the food a lot of times is so connected with the emotions and the mental state of the being, you know, that like maybe you feel sad or upset or really happy or angry, and you search for something to replenish or reinforce that kind of emotion in you, you know. So it becomes a really emotional connection. And so by clearing your emotions, by clearing your mind and your soul, you know, liberating yourself from all of these sort of emotional necessities and necessities to feel certain emotions too, or tendencies to feel those things, you erase naturally that dependence on the food and the water or the thirst and the hunger, you know.
You are breatharian. You too, every being here.
I use a hands-on healing technique that uses breath, and I am well aware that you can absorb energy from the air with your breathing.
This is our natural thing. So, through the techniques that maybe I can share you, what you're going to do is that you're going to continue remembering this, and this is going to grow and going to expand inside you. There are different breathings, how I told you at the beginning, through this practice, you know, this lifestyle and breathing consciously, through the meditation that this lead you, I start hearing my internal messages from my I am. Creations are being channeled. Internal journeys through the breath, through the conscious breath that lead us to internal and deeper states of meditation where we can see us, we can see ourselves, and we can balance ourselves. You know, we can balance ourselves, put harmony in ourselves. And this harmony cleans everything that is not joy in you. But yes, I can show you a breathing technique that is really easy, simple, and beautiful to practice too. The 21 breaths of joy. And it's 7 breathings through the nose, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. 7 breathings inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And 7 breathings inhaling and exhaling through the mouth. What this breathing does is that this block all these conduits from where we breathe, and at the same time our mind and our cells start to remember this energy flowing inside us. Just breathe. Just permit it. This energy is conscious, is really smart, and knows when you are permitted, knows when you are open for it. Because it's smart energy, it's totally conscious. So know your most deepest intentions. So when you permit it, it comes to you and give you the best experiences. You know, for me, allowing to the prana is allowing to the joy, to the natural state of our well-being, the abundance, the healthiness, the well-being, the love is our natural state. This is our natural way of living. So allowing to the breath, to the calm, you can permit to the love to manifest. I'm just a natural being that experiences the love through the breath. But you know, now that we are breathing and we are awakening our consciousness through the breath, I'm going to introduce you to how is that the breath is related with our life. How is that the breath gives us life? Because you know, now we know that this is the energy that flows through all the universe and creates the planets and creates the earth and creates the galaxies and creates us too. But now it's good that we understand how this really works. In the breath we have 3 parts. The exhalation, the emptiness after the exhalation, and then the inhalation. Yeah? You know that there is a point between these two, the exhalation and the inhalation, where nothing happens, yeah? It's like a quiet moment in the breath. This moment where looks like nothing happens is the moment where the particles of light that we are breathing constantly crash, creating life. So we exhale like this. Inhale like this. Then we are full, and then we exhale. We are empty again, and we inhale. And here we are in the emptiness, yeah? After the exhalation. But isn't here in this emptiness where we are exhaling the hot particles of light, where the cold particles of light that we are inhaling crash? It's particles of light. It's the yin and the yang crashing in that moment, creating the perfect balance. And from that balance, we are alive. Imagine particles of light crashing in every breath. That's why we have one breath, and then other breath, and then other breath, and that's why we are alive. We have one breath of life through every breath. You understand? Mm-hmm. So this is all what you need. When you remember this point of consciousness where the particles of light crash, you realize that you don't have to be worried about how to sustain your body. Because you don't have to do nothing to sustain your body, because it sustains itself naturally through the breath. You don't have to do anything. You don't need anything to be alive. Just breathe. That is the reason why we are breathing. That is the reason why the first thing that we do when we are born is breathe. Is to breathe. Because it's the first way how we recognize our deepest connection with the source of nourishment. And this source, this nourishment, is the only one essence that can satisfy all your bodies. More than the physical body, satisfy your soul, satisfy your mind, satisfy your emotions. You know? And that's one of the reasons why the people have illnesses, emotional, mental, and things like that, because they are not satisfied in a conscious way, you know? They don't have the satisfaction in all the bodies, because we are not just physical beings. We have mind, emotions, and soul, and we have to nourish those. And the only one nourishment is this energy, is God, is the joy, is the well-being, is the divine light. It's the only one essence that can really satisfy all your aspects. And that's why sometimes when the people are not totally healthy, totally loving, kind, it's because they are not allowing to this energy to satisfy them the necessities of love, the necessities of good thoughts, positive thoughts. You understand? So it's just about allowing. Permit to yourself be who you really are. You know, experience the art of permitting. I permit myself to be happy, and I permit to you to be happy too. No judges, anything. We are like this, you know, like the exhalation and the inhalation. Nothing is bad, nothing is good. It's just the perfect middle, the harmony. We have right and left, and our heart is in the middle. You know? So we are the perfect balance. And the perfect balance is the love. When you only one desire is to experience the joy, that is the desire that is going to balance all your body and your life, and is going to lead you to the perfect experience of life. Because we deserve to experience life as our own creators, of our own masters of this internal and external universe.
Question over there.
You are both glowing with well-being. You absolutely glow. It's fabulous. If I would like to try this, is there something online or someplace I can go to read more about them?
We have a website where you can have information about our different retreats that we do for this. And there are so many ways how we can help you, you know, any one of you guys in this beautiful journey. You know.
Another question? Another question?
You've
led a very healthy lifestyle before starting this, but do you know if it is, if it's just more uncomfortable or really dangerous to go from a meat eater to the 21-day process?
You know how I told you, this universal consciousness know you. For the universe, really doesn't matter what you eat. Love you still. Personally, in my practice, because how I told you, I share this with other people too. I have had people that it's been meat eaters, and from meat eaters they pass to be vegetarians in just 4 days. We are all the same, you know, so it's not to create separation. Be a vegetarian is our natural state, yes? So when we remember this state, when we really remember in all our cells and our body, our emotions and mind remember, there is no way to return. No way. Because this consciousness doesn't allow you. Because continue bringing you more joy and more experiences, and you just are like, please.
Oh my God, I'm just so...
Let's hear it again for Akahi Ricardo.